Hello and welcome to Zolder in Belgium for the 2015 NASCAR Whelen Euro Series final. The grand climax of the tour is about to get underway here at the American Festival. The motorsport show began with a parade in the streets of Hasselt. The spectators came in huge numbers to get a closer look at their favourite cars and drivers. This weekend, everything is at stake. Both Elite 1 and Elite 2 titles are up for grabs here in Zolder for the first NASCAR race at this venue. Once again, it's an important stop here as the points are doubled. Any mistake will prove costly.
It's a very interesting track, very technical. It's difficult to master it perfectly as the landmarks are hard to see.
It's an old track and it's fun. Some downhill, some uphill. I really enjoy driving here.
It's a really difficult track. You can make easy mistakes and then you lose a lot.
In NASCAR it's quite cool because NASCAR it's a big car with a big engine and it's quite heavy, so everything is really hard and you really have to work in this track.
The first part of the track is really fast. There are 3-4 fast corners and it's really enjoyable, you know, driving with these cars on the limit with in third gear really fast. I really like it.
It's really fast with some little jump on track, so I really love it.
So here we are in my garden. We are in Zolder, so we come on the start-finish line. This is second gear corner, third, and here we go in fourth. This is the first left. It's a fast left-hander, so we go in third, and there is we still stay in third. This is a very complicated right-hander with a lot of understeer, but the exit is very important. This is flat. And then we come to the Bianchi. It's a very important corner because we have a very long straight line. So we have to carry a lot of speed in this corner, take the curb on the left-hand side, full throttle, and then we go to fourth gear with a very heavy braking zone in this chicane and very high curb, so very good or bad for the car. Exit in second, uphill we go in third. This is also flat, the left-hander, and then we come in the most complicated area, the Villeneuve. A lot of curb as you can see. The right-hander. Second, third, this is nearly flat but not flat. I would like to do it flat. This is easy flat. And then we come into the braking zone for the corner we name Hospital. Not so good a hospital, but we don't go there. This is second gear, third gear, and here you have to make a decision. It's third or fourth. I go in fourth because otherwise I'm then in the interrupteur. So curbs second, exit in second, a lot of curb, third gear, fourth gear.
The result from the qualification round and the Super Pole means that it's the CAAL racing team that once again performs and stands out from the rest. The second pole position in a row for Alan Day after Maggioni, and the sixth pole position for Luca Canaori's team. A perfect score in the qualification round for the Italian crew. Nicolo Rocca will start second, just in front of Eddie Cheever III.
I predict it's going to be a crazy race, and my strategy is first of all to survive the first corner without any contacts or any stupid mistakes, and just settle down in the first position and try to disappear, you know.
I'm gonna try to stay second for the first lap, and then I wanna attack Alon. He's fast, but we were really close in qualify, so I think I can stay with him or I can be a little bit faster than him because I made a little mistake in my fast lap, so probably I can try to win the race. It would have been really important for the championship and under this seventh, so maybe try to put some more pressure on him, and who knows what can happen, you know, everything can happen.
I will start P3 in the race 1 and I just want to win a race. I was really close in Maggione, but I had a technical problem that cost me the win, so I want to try here again and let's see where it goes.
The fans are getting so excited and the drivers are getting ready for this 25-lap race. 22 cars are taking part in this final here in Zolder, a circuit where taking over is not such an easy thing to do. The drivers all have to prepare any manoeuvres in advance. Let's get right to the heart of the action with Anthony.
Cheers, Hailey. So Alan Day has done the fastest lap in the Super Bowl. The Israeli is on the top of his game in these playoffs. He's ahead of his teammates, Nicolas Roca and Eddie Cheever the third. Frédéric Gabillon, Anthony Campen and Bert Longin are 4th, 5th and 6th. Ander Villarino starts on his 7th. The current championship leader will have to be careful at the start. Let's hear from the sound of NASCAR for this first race here in Zolder. Enjoy! What a bad start for Roca, who is pushed by Campen in turn 8. His title ambitions take a serious setback. At the end of the opening lap, Day leads ahead of Cheever the third and Gabillon. 5th place for Bert Longin behind his teammate Campen. And just up front, Gabillon goes a bit wide, but it's okay, no further consequences for the Frenchman. Both Cal Racing drivers, Day and Cheever the third, are very fast on track now. They're just creating a gap over Gabillon in third. The green car ahead of the yellow one. So that's the top two, on board with Ander Villarino in the pack. He tries to go on the inside of Longin. And slight contact between both of them. Let's hope for Longin that will not suffer a puncture. You see that Iannetta is very on it as well, just behind Villarino. And no, a huge slide for Longin. And off he goes. The Belgian can say goodbye to a podium there. Let's see what happens with Bert Longin. And just a spin. And off he goes. Meanwhile, Roca is trying to recover after his spin, but the Italian is going wide again in turn 8. It doesn't seem to be very good for Roca. This track is tricky, and the Italian is doing the experience. Roca has to be careful not to over-attack after his spin. He's on it, and contact between Leeds and Roca at the chicane. He tries everything, but it seems to be a bad race for him. Bad day, bad race for Roca. For 5th place, Villarino is just ahead of Iannetta. The two TFT drivers are running together. Good strategy for them. Villarino, number 2, is ahead of Iannetta. On board with Willy Bussena, currently 3rd in the Jérôme Saron Junior Trophy. The Frenchman is now 8th, but under pressure from Marius Lauda. And he does a mistake. The 2009 NASCAR champion loses 3 spots and rejoins ahead of Philipp Leitz in 11th place. What a shame for Bussena, who is under pressure from Leitz now. The Challenger Trophy leader is trying to overtake Bussena. Let's go with Bussena on board with the Frenchman. And look on the right of the screen. Leeds dives on the inside and it works. The GDL racing driver gets past Bussena. Nice move from Leeds. Anthony Campen is pushing hard. He goes over the curbs. The Belgian is determined to overtake Gabillon. Will it work? That's another question. Once again on the curbs. Campen is almost at home here in Zolder. but it doesn't work very well. He's fourth at the moment. Gabion is holding for third. And ahead, Day and Chiva the third are just cruising. Day is currently the leader. He's pushing hard. He starts to open a gap over Chiva the third. The Israeli has become a real title contender during these playoffs. What a great performance for him. He's just mastering the track, just as he did in Magione Race 1. Second place for Chiva the third, and third place for Gabion ahead of Kempen. Let's watch now the double NASCAR champion Villarino is not at ease. He locks his brake at the chicane. And he's just in the pressure from Ayaneta, his teammate. And he slows down. Team orders then as Villarino waved to Ayaneta after the chicane. Nice strategy. Not very good to follow, but that's the way it is. Ayaneta is fighting for a good place in the championship as well. And Villarino is the current leader. Just ahead of Roca! Speaking of the divine, Roca is currently 12th place, but he spins and right rear puncture for the Cal Racing driver. I think the Italian sees his title ambition going up in smoke. What a shame for the young man. After 11 laps, the top 8 include Day, Chiva the third, Gabion, Kempen, Ayaneta, Villarino and Verbea. Alan Day is just really at ease on this circuit for the first race here, first race meeting in the NASCAR Whelen Euro Series at Zolder. It works perfectly for him, and it works well as well for Tim Weber. A good first meeting in NASCAR Whelen Euro Series for the Racing Club Partners driver. He's currently in 7th place. Up front, the battle is high, and the tension is high as well. Chiva the third, Gabion and Kempen. Gabion tries to overtake Chiva the third. Some smoke there. Careful, Gabion, and he's just losing the car. He had to win to be crowned. It won't work. He was in 3rd position. After Roca, the Frenchman can say goodbye as well to his title ambitions. The safety car is out. 3 laps to go now in this race. The cars are now brought together before the green and white checkered. 2 laps under green in order to decide the winner of the race. Alan Day in the green car on the inside line. And then Chiva the third, Kempen and Ayaneta is the top 4. Just behind Villarino and Weber. Let's see the restart with Villarino. He has to be careful. He has more to lose than to win there. The Spaniard is in the pack, side by side with Weber, and Ayaneta goes wide. Villarino is on the outside. He tries the outside, but it doesn't work on Weber. I think it doesn't work as well. Whoa! Lauda and Ayaneta are just passing the TFT driver. He lost 3 spots. 2 battles are on the way for 2nd place with Chiva the third and Kempen. And then for 4th as well with Ayaneta and Verbea. Verbea is just ahead of Ayaneta. Lauda and Villarino as well. And Ayaneta tries the inside line. He dives at the first chicane and is through. What a move from the Frenchman. And Lauda, number 66, tries his luck as well. Does it work? No, it doesn't work. On board with Villarino in 7th place. Before turn 8. Oh, look at that! Ayaneta spins out of the track. His title ambitions are gone. Oh no! Look at the top of the screen. Huge crash there. What happened? What happened? On board with Villarino, side by side with Leeds. Look at the design of the car. A destroyed car for the Austrian. We are now with Bert Longin. He follows Leeds, who spins. A real battlefield there in Zolder. Okay, let's see what happened with Villarino. First, Janetta spins on the left, and then Weber with Lauda. They collide. What a lucky escape for the two-time champion. Lucky is the least we can say, I think. Red flag is out. The classification is brought back to the previous lap as per rulebook. So Alan Day scores his second career NASCAR win. The Israeli is the first junior, and he also posted the fastest lap of the race. He'll start from pole position tomorrow for the last race of the season. Philippe Litz wins the Challenger Trophy ahead of T-Rock, and the Cal Racing team is more than happy. They celebrate on the top of his car. What a performance!
I cannot ask for much better than this day, this is like perfect. I don't know where everybody finished behind me. Who knows, we wait for tomorrow. I just focused on winning. This is the best thing I can do,
I wanted this podium so bad. I was pushing so hard at the beginning, and I thought I could win the race, but at halfway, like let's say seven laps to go, I lost my power steering, and it was so hard to drive. And but I wanted it so bad that nobody was going to take away my podium. So I'm happy to be second. First is better, but it was a long time without podium, and I really, really wanted it.
With less than impressive performances from Gabion and Rocca, Villarino increases his points lead.